Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? And I'm back with another video. I'm gonna do my Montgomery hoods again about a couple couple of hoods in Montgomery like Gift Village, Ridgecrest, South Lawn, and so I covered those type of hood in my city. So my next hood that I'm talking about today is Chisolm Court. Okay, Children Court is basically on the north side. So I feel like this neighborhood basically on the north side towns where it's more dangerous now, and how on how these hoods in Montgomery is violent. So I feel like this parts of the neighborhood in Montgomery can be worse, because people who live in those type of project ghettoish places or the areas to where you see a lot of abandoned houses, a lot of vacant lots, a lot of people getting getting killed. And so I think this type of area, just the core, do got a lot of abandoned houses, and and some do got some good homes out there, but I said with the majority of people living in those type of areas, basically in the ghetto. And so I feel like the ghetto side of the Montgomery is basically how people live in those ghetto infested places, the areas. It, I said we see a lot of dope houses, and a lot of you see a lot of drug addicts coming out, or you see a lot of folks doing a lot of stuff, in the neighborhood. And but I think choosing court basically north side of towns where and so I feel like it very much like different from the west side, and how the west side is, it being violent, over the years, how this part of town is violent, but and so I feel like many people who doing great things to prevent crime. uh I said for going on in the city, how they gonna stop crime from happening, but I think those type of areas in Montgomery, some I say do got bad areas and some good areas places to go to, especially if you were I said born on that same area, or if you're born and raised in the same area, means that you're gonna experience I said a lot of stuff, in your I said own neighborhood, because it be how people who move to uh yeah, I say that move to a different part of town, they could be I said black side of town, the white side of town. And so I think I think the court got a lot of blacks, living there, and some blacks, a few Mexicans though, I think. And so I think those type of areas can be, I say it can be more blacks, if you're a black person, they're living in the west side, south side, north side, and the east side. Like these part of towns, they're very much, black people, they are very much, strictly African American people though, who very much, live in a type of black hoods, and how these hoods can be much more violent though, and how they go, on how they going like folks move to the type of places to where, like folks gonna know if they could be careful or not, if they be safe, if they be be caught lacking in some places, but I think those type of places in in my city Montgomery can be places that you got to avoid going to, or you got to be careful about. I see that part of town you kind of like go into, because like some places like basically in the urban cities have the hoods, how the hoods can be I say had a lot of I say it kind of be I see be more kind of more of a gentrified. Yeah, I say it comes with a lot of hoods that is got bad roads, and and bad houses, or they got a lot of I say they come from a I say gentrification, to where these type of neighborhoods is being kind of more gentrified by the crime. So but I think Montgomery do have a crime in some places, but I think since the court is very much better known as being violent area to go to. I think Northside is I still very much got the poverty to it, like the and so I think And so I think Northside town very much, same thing as West Side and South Side, but if I think like Chisholm Court is a black hold on, I think it's more, I say more vast majority of black people though, and a few Mexicans, if you whites living there, but yeah, I think the blacks yeah, I think it's more about like different race people living in the type of hoods, but if I think Mexicans, I think I see like a few Mexicans, that live in Southside town, the Northside town, yeah, I think like a few Mexicans, few Latino who living in part of town, like Southside town, it got like most Latino stuff. They live in the part of town, like, and so how Northside could be like different, but if I think to the court, I said over years has a few homicides over years how they get killed and stuff like the homicide. It really can affect the whole community though. If you live in a black community to where you're going to see a lot of stuff in your own city, they could be from crime. I say to drug dealing, a lot of things are going on, but I think like this type of neighborhood is I say it's so much more different than like I say like I say get Vision Rich Chris and how Chisolm Court is very much is a type of black community though, and so I feel like Chisolm Court is kind of much more of a poverty block or area to where it got a lot of people who live in those a stable um um yeah, I say unstable neighborhood, but and so I feel like it'd be more of that going on. If you live in those type of big small cities, you see a lot of stuff like trash over the place, littering, crime going up, and how these type of places, it can be a struggle though, especially like if you live in those in poverty, you or a person they raise the kids in that type of environment to where you see a lot of drugs going on, a lot of things happening, but like I think just court is basically a, kind of much more of a mixed neighborhood, but and so I feel like it was a good yeah, I feel like it was a type of no neighborhood they kind of was known as a violent area, but in Montgomery, but so I feel like it was a type of place that you should be careful of that and be avoid going into, because folks probably might not know if they're gonna I say get killed there or lose life going there, but and so I feel like folks gotta be cautious on which side of town they're going into, because it be about your safety though. How safety can be number one issue that could be, basically your life and how you gotta raise your children there. But so yeah, but yeah, the video is gonna be about the whole thing I cover about each hood of Montgomery, like Rich Creds, Gill Village, Chisolm Court. Yeah, I probably do my last one about yeah, I probably do one about Twin Gates. Probably later video, so yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to Peace. I'm out here. Take care.